With the time now moving on to 12 hours 28, coming up is the National Outlook with GHK Lall.
Good morning, GHK Lall on Kaieteur Radio 99.1 and 99.5. Welcome to Tuesday, April 13th edition of the National Outlook. We are going to talk about something a little different today. Labor inspectors can conduct inspections but not initiate sanctions. U.S. Department report. Now, this was from last week's Kaieteur News, and I think it's timely. I have a relationship with the Labor Ministry from years back, so I'm kind of familiar with how it operates. Some of the older guys, I happen to know them very well. But yes, our labor officers, I don't know what we call them now, I think we may call them labor inspectors or something like that. They go into offices, private companies, small and large, and they inspect the books. They can review. They're authorized by law to do so, and if at any time they feel that they will be prevented from doing what is mandated by law, a legitimate inspection, then they can ask for the accompaniment of the Guyana Police Force. It is hoped that things don't ever come to that, but there are always these outliers. So, as a labor officer, somebody goes into a business. It gets a complaint, or there's a bad record from before, a long record from before. It could be about people being underpaid. It could be about working conditions, hazardous conditions, unsanitary conditions. It could be about working hours. It could be about paying the minimum wage. It could be about, what's the word I'm looking for? Sending the monies taken out of workers' paychecks to the National Insurance Scheme and to the Guyana Revenue Authority. All these things need to be reviewed and inspected. But I think there is a gap here. And during my short stint, my 3-year stint in a state agency, I came across that from the Americans who would constantly say, yes, you're doing all these things. Yes, and they were talking across the board here. We are doing a lot of things in government. And this was the old government and no different in the new one. We go, we look, we review, we report, and that's usually the end of the matter. What about the sanctions? And really, we should give our people some teeth. We should give our people some teeth to those who are consistent violators of our labor laws. We have some foreign company, and this applies to both foreign and local, a foreign company under the microscope right now for not delivering its part of its obligations to us, of not fulfilling our laws, our labor laws, of not treating our workers appropriately. However it is, it could be money, it could be conditions, and that needs to be addressed. If there needs to be unionized, if they're going about it the right way, then that should be allowed, that they should be given the freedom to do that. The union of their choice. They should be paid the minimum wage. They ought to be treated courteously. There's nothing wrong with pressure, nothing wrong with pushing people to get more out of them. But we've got to observe hours and pay overtime and to give them a working condition that is healthy and that is safe. I think that our labor laws, the Minister Hamilton said that they're in the process of being revised, and I do hope it's not after the consultations and when it's finalized, that it's going to be something that really gives our people some muscle to do more than just visit, review, report. We've got to take some people to court. We've got to squeeze some businesses so that they will comply, and we send messages to other places that are in need of being alerted that, look, government is serious. that we take the welfare of our workers seriously, and we will not allow them to be treated in any old way. Until the next time, GHK Lall on Kaieteur Radio 99.1, 99.5 FM. Thank you for joining me on the National Outlook.